everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a really quick product empties. It's been a little bit since I did my last one, and for once I actually have a few like actual makeup products that I have finally finished, so I'll go through all of these and share with you guys what I have used up. So this first one is one of my favorite highlighters. I pretty much have finally like used this up. I mean, there's still just a tiny bit left, but it's going to be gone before I film my next empties video, so I thought I would just include it in this one and let you guys know what I thought about it. So this is the highlighter that I have been using pretty much exclusively for the entire last year. I think I got this one about this time last year from I think it was from Mimi Box. I think it was the very last like order that I got from them. If not, it was one of like the last few orders, but this was a highlighter from the brand Pony Effect. Pony is like a Korean celebrity makeup artist, and she came out with her own makeup line, and so I was like super excited about this. And this is called the Mirage highlighter in the color Lucid Dream. This one I think was a little bit more expensive than what I would typically spend on like a highlighter. I think this one was like about $16. You can maybe find it cheaper some places, but I think that's about what I paid for this one. And this one, you know, like there is just a tiny bit of the product left like in this rim here that I'm still using, but I'm actually really surprised that this highlighter, especially the size of it, it's not like the biggest highlighter ever, but it lasted me like a full year, and this is pretty much the only highlighter I used. So I was actually like, I feel like I really got my money's worth out of this, and I really love this highlighter. I feel like you can't go over the top with this highlighter. You can still build it up and get like a really like noticeable highlighter, but you won't ever be able to like build it up to the point to where like it almost looks like a streak across your skin. I feel like it just works so nicely. I thought the color tone was perfect for my skin. It's like this light icy, just like with a hint of like yellow to it, so it looked really nice on my skin. It didn't look too like dark or anything, and it was actually light enough to show up on me, because sometimes highlighters just truly don't show up as well. So I loved this highlighter. I would totally buy this in the future. I'm not going to like repurchase it right away because I do have so many other highlighters in my collection, and even though I love this one so much, I'm really trying to work on truly use up products and, you know, get their like values out of them. Like I spent a lot of money on a lot of this makeup, and sometimes I just get blinded by a whole bunch of new things that are on the market, and I want to try and want to review them, but then I end up with all this like product. So I probably have like at least like 5 other highlighters that would probably honestly last me a lot longer than a year a piece. So I really just want to work on whittling down my makeup collection to a much more manageable and usable collection, and not just have a lot of things like stockpiled. So I would totally recommend this, and I would totally purchase this in the future, but I won't repurchase it right away, but it's always going to be on the back of my mind. Similarly to the last one, this one is, there's still just a little bit of the product left, but I know it's going to be done before my next one. So this is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, and mine is in the color C1. I think that's the lightest one. I actually really like this concealer. It was so inexpensive. I think it was about $7. I feel like maybe they have expanded the shade range, but I can't be completely like positive on that one. But there are so many colors. It's so inexpensive. I really like this, and I would totally buy this again in the future. I think that I do have, I think maybe like 2 other concealers I need to get through before I repurchase, but I did really like this one. The only thing is I feel like, to be honest, I feel like I kind of went through it quickly. I think I got this about like maybe mid-March, and it's now what, near the end of May. So I feel like that didn't last me as long, mainly because I'm used to using like the same concealer for like no joke 3 years, because the Hard Candy Glamouflage was the one I used a lot before that, and that literally lasted me like 3 years. I'd say about halfway in between, I actually ended up taking out the little stopper because I thought like I had completely used up the product, because just not really much was coming out. Once I took out the stopper though, it definitely did, you know, I was able to get to a lot more of the product, but I did feel like I kind of went through this a little bit faster than what I would typically do. But I would totally recommend to give this a try because it was so inexpensive and I really enjoyed it. And I think that there's like so many good color options for everyone, so I would totally recommend this. Now moving on to a few repeat products and some sample-y kind of products. So the first one I used up, this is just like my deodorant. This is the Secret pH Balance Spring Breeze. I already repurchased that one. This next product, this is one I actually like didn't even like know anything about it, but I ended up getting it because I had like placed an order from Sephora, and I needed like just a few more dollars just to get the free shipping, because I'd much rather like just buy another thing than just have that money just be wasted on shipping, you know? So I think this was like on sale for like $4, I think. I ended up getting like 2 different ones. This is the Sephora brand. It is called their Charcoal Micellar Cleansing Water. I thought that this was actually pretty decent. I like to use this whenever I'm taking off my face makeup, so I'll just like use a little bit of this on my makeup wipes just to kind of like super saturate the makeup wipe, and then I just take all of my face makeup off with this. It's actually really cool because the liquid itself is black, so it, I don't know, kind of looked cool. I felt like it worked as well as like any micellar water, so it's not really like this product I would specifically say like, oh, I'll repurchase it or you need to go get it. But if you do need to like spend an extra couple bucks on Sephora to get free shipping, I would say pick this up. I think they had a few different options. I think there was like this charcoal one, I think there was a coconut one, I feel like there was like a pink one and a green one and a yellow one. However, I don't think I would repurchase it. It did smell really nice though. It kind of had like a slightly unisex kind of smell, but yeah, I don't really think I'll repurchase it. The next product I used up, this was part of the product that I used to kind of create this pink hair. This is from Pravana. It is the Chromasilk hair color in the color pink. I had literally just a little bit of this left, and I mixed it in with my Pravana magenta color. So this was only like partial bit of this color, but I think if you were to apply this all over your hair, like fully saturated and not mixed in with a conditioner, I feel like this is about the kind of color you would get. I really like Pravana hair dye. It's so good. I think you do have to be a professional to get it, but you know, there are ways around that, and that's kind of how I got my product. You know, if you know someone who has like their hair license and stuff like that, then you can probably easily get it. Another product I show all the time, this is the Epielle Argan oil cleansing wipes, one of my favorites, so you don't even need to know if I repurchased this because of course I did. Another repeat product, my favorite hair dye. I did this right before I did the pink hair to kind of do my roots. The L'Oreal Absolute Platinum. Also about my hair, I always have these like leftover Feria like conditioners that come with my hair dyes because I never use them whenever I actually dye my hair. So I had like these 3. I have 2 of the Feria ones. This is a Clairol Nice and Easy one. These are just the conditioners that come with it, and I used all those up whenever I was diluting the pink hair dyes. So next is a product that I did a whole video on. This is the self-care foot peeling mask by It's Skin. I did a whole video dedicated to this if you want to see more of what I thought about it. Whether I would buy it again, I feel like I totally would. I got mine from Rose Shop. This one was only about $5. I would probably recommend this. I actually thought it did pretty good. It wasn't as dramatic as I was expecting, but it really did kind of, what's the word? Jumpstart the process of like getting my feet like summer ready and stuff. I have very dry, crusty heels. It's kind of gross. So if you saw it in the before picture, or in the video, I had a before picture of what my heels look like. So to be fair, it wasn't this product completely alone that like really like, I would say, transformed my heels, but it was the product that really kind of got it started. So I was able to get a lot of that dead skin off, and then since then I have been able to keep up with like pumice stones and you know, just exfoliating and using like foot lotions and things like that. I would totally recommend this. Again, mine was from Rose Shop. It was about $5. I tried a couple cheaper ones that I got, like I think they were from China, but I feel like those didn't do as well. So I would probably do this one again, maybe in, I don't know, 6 months or so. But yeah, I would say definitely give it a try if you are interested. This was the other brand that I did. I got this one, like I said, it was like a random one. This one I think was probably like $2. It's called the Lushy Foot Mask by Aivoye, I think. This one, I felt like I did it right after the other one that I did because I thought, you know, maybe I needed like a double dose to kind of really kind of get rid of that callous skin. However, I just feel like this one didn't do as much to my skin. Maybe it's because there wasn't anything left to do to my feet, to be fair. So I don't really know if I would recommend this one. I feel like I didn't really kind of give this one a super fair shot because I had already done the other foot mask, but I don't think I would repurchase this one. The rest of these are all like sheet masks and things, and I just love all kinds of sheet masks, so I like all of these. I don't necessarily like recommend or unrecommend any of them. I just feel like you can't go wrong with any sheet masks. So the one that I used up, this is from Epielle. It's the Honey and Oat Moisturizing Mask. I really liked this one. This one is from the brand Vivant. It's called the Botanical Mask Pack Chamomile and Tea Tree. That was one I got from Mimi Box last year that I've just now got to using. This is another one that I talked about in my last empties. This is another sheet mask. It was actually a 3-step one and it was really cool. It was only like $2 and I really like this, so I would totally buy these again, especially since I can get these at Big Lots. So there's like super easily accessible to me. So like the first part is like a bubble cleanser kind of thing. Then you do the actual, what is it? The moisturizing serum, and then you do the actual sheet mask. So that one was fun. I liked all the little extra steps and stuff, and especially since it was like literally just $1 more than what I would typically pay for a sheet mask, I would totally buy this again. Another sheet mask I got, this one is from, what brand is this? It's from Taste Beauty. This is another one that I got from Big Lots. This one is a donut scented one, so I thought it was fun. You know, like I said, I don't think you can go wrong with the sheet mask. Then some other samples I used up. These are like some shampoo and conditioner ones. I ended up just bringing these whenever I was traveling because I didn't want to bother with like a big bottle of shampoo. This is from Schwarzkopf. It's called the Essence Ultime Luxurious Pearl Essence Omega Repair and Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner. So I don't even know what I thought about those. Next, I used up a Skin Food Egg White Pore Foam. This one, I just felt like it was, you know, standard. I probably wouldn't buy that. This was an essence from the brand The Misha. This one was called the Revolution, the First Treatment Essence Intense Moist. It literally just felt like putting water on my skin. I don't really know much about essences or anything, but I have a couple sample of these, so I don't know. Another sample I've shown a million times. This is the Skin Food Black Sugar Wash Off Mask. I always think I'm done with these and then I find another one. I really like this, but I don't think I'd repurchase it because I have other sugar masks that I like more, that are less expensive. And then the final one I have, this one I used today. This is the Dr. Jart Plus Premium BB Beauty Balm. That's what I use for my foundation. I just can't get over how much I love Korean beauty balms, BB creams. They're just so nice. The tone is like perfect for my skin, so I definitely really like these. I think Dr. Jart's a little bit more expensive, so I don't think I'd actually purchase this, but I enjoyed using it and it looks super nice on my skin. So let me know what kind of products you guys have used up lately and whether you would recommend them or not. But yeah, so that is pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram. Link is below, and until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.